Let's be honest for a second. We like to think we're the masters of this planet, right? We believe fire belongs to us, technology is ours, and engineering is our unique invention. But let me tell you a secret. In the depths of nature, there are scenes where the things we call our greatest discoveries are just daily hunting tools for someone else. For instance, imagine a bird. It doesn't run away when the forest is on fire. On the contrary, it dives straight into the heart of the flames. While everyone else is trying to save their lives, this bird steals burning branches and deliberately starts fires in other parts of the forest. Yes, you heard that right. The guy is literally committing arson on purpose. Or those cute squirrels? You think they're just gathering nuts? No, they're involved in what you might call medical engineering, preparing canned goods for the winter. Today we're putting aside the cute animal videos. Today we're opening the secret files of nature. The hunters who rule the flames and the forest residents who invented food technology. If you're ready, let's go. Because after this video, you won't look at the forest the same way again. In the northern savannas of Australia, indigenous people have been telling a story for thousands of years. They called these birds firehawks. For a long time, Western scientists just laughed it off. They'd say, come on, what could a bird possibly do with fire? But in 2017, everything was turned upside down. It turned out that the black kite and the brown falcon are actual fire specialists. Think about how this happens. The hawk sees a fire in the distance. Normally, every living thing should run, right? But he waits. He knows that the smoke and the heat will flush out thousands of terrified mice, lizards, and insects from their hiding spots. But here's the crazy part. Sometimes the fire starts to die down, or the wind blows in the wrong direction. That's when our criminal kicks his plan into gear. He dives into the flames, grabs a glowing, burning stick in his talons or beak, flies a few hundred meters away, and drops it onto a patch of dry, unburnt grass. Bang! A new fire starts, a new wave of panic hits the ground, and the hawk has an all-you-can-eat buffet. They don't just do this by accident, they work in groups, strategically placing fires to encircle their prey so there's no escape route. It's like a tactical military operation. These birds understand the concept of fire, how it spreads, and how to use it to manipulate other living things. We thought we were geniuses for discovering fire, but these guys might have been running this barbecue business for millions of years. It's one of the most dangerous and incredible forms of tool use ever recorded in the animal kingdom. They are the only creatures besides humans known to use fire as a weapon, proving that intelligence in nature isn't just about survival, it's about dominance. Now let's step away from the scorching sun and the wildfires for a bit, and move to the quieter, cooler side of the forest. Let's see what our cute, fluffy-tailed squirrels are up to. If you think a squirrel's only worry is finding a few nuts and burying them, you're seriously underestimating them. Northern squirrels, especially those who have to survive brutal, freezing winters, are actual food technologists. They scout the forest for the best mushrooms. But there's a massive problem. A mushroom isn't a nut. If you bury a fresh mushroom underground, it'll rot in a few days. The squirrel knows this perfectly well. So what does he do? He builds a laboratory. He gathers the mushrooms and carries them to the highest, sunniest branches of the trees. He wedges them into the fork of the branches so carefully it looks like someone hung out their laundry to dry. This serves a brilliant purpose. The sun quickly sucks the moisture out of the fungus, drying it. Dried mushrooms don't rot, they stay preserved and keep all their nutrients for months. This is literal biological canning. In the middle of winter, when everything is covered in snow and there's no food to be found, our strategist squirrel climbs up, grabs his mushy jerky, and feasts while others starve. But wait, it gets even more impressive. These squirrels don't just hang them anywhere. They choose specific spots that are harder for birds or other thieves to see. They understand logistics and preservation better than some humans. Just think about the algorithm running in that tiny brain. If I eat this now, I'll starve in January. If I bury it here, it'll rot. I must dehydrate it on this specific sunny branch. Is this just an instinct? I don't think so. This is a calculated, multi-step engineering process that allows them to hack the seasons. So there you have it. Nature isn't just beautiful trees and cute animals. It's a 24/7, high-stakes battlefield of intelligence. On one side, you have the arsonists who burn the world just to catch a snack. On the other, you have the patient engineers building their own food industry from scratch. Sometimes we feel like we invented everything ourselves because we have smartphones and skyscrapers. But when you look into these deep corners of the natural world, you realize that we're just another player in a very old, very smart game. We've either learned from them, or we're just repeating the same lessons they mastered ages ago. Now tell me, which side of the line do you sit on? Are you the Firehawk, stealing the flames to manipulate the world to your advantage? Or are you the squirrel, the patient engineer preparing for the storm? Let me know in the comments. I really want to see your take on this. And next time you're in the forest, don't forget to look up. Maybe a squirrel is looking down at you from his high-tech pantry, laughing because he knows something you don't. Until next time.